request that I reached out to our actor to artist community during the LA fires, and ultimately I want this tap to be timeless, and it absolutely is. You can call in a miracle at any time, but right now, during this moment of such devastation and pain and confusion and heartache and uncertainty and trauma, this is ultimately, hopefully, a solvent to a very open wound. And may it serve you now, may it serve you in the future. Come back to it, share with a friend. It's always the perfect moment to come and bring your body, mind, and nervous system back into balance, to reconnect with your power and potential, even amidst so much hardship. And knowing and trusting that somehow we're not only capable of evolving through this moment with more grace and grit and blossoming resilience than we thought possible, but that we're here to pave a way for many of our loved ones, community, and the world to do the same. So let's first connect with our own process and inner resistance, challenges, blocks, doubt, fears, shame, blame, criticism, fear, so we can bring in the love, attention, care, and empathy it needs to transform back into a place of balance, of ease, of presence, of safety, of peace, and perhaps even joy and excited expectation and wonder of how these miracles will enter into your life, your career, your finances, your health, your relationship with self, all the things we value. So before we dive in, make sure you have some water by your side and that you won't be interrupted for these next few moments. And whether you've lost everything, whether you've known someone who's lost everything, whether you are just immersed in the immense personal and collective trauma occurring right now, this is the gift you can give yourself. And I've experienced many rock bottoms in my life and my career, in my health and my finances, all the spaces. And ultimately, these moments can hold gifts that could never otherwise be activated. So let us hold space for all the potential and also all the pain. With tapping, we cannot bypass anything. We're here to feel it all, love it all, and transmute it all back into our power and potential and connection with self and the world and the universe. All right, so let's take a deep belly breath in together. We're going to begin by massaging the emotional well right here. And if you can hear a humming in the background, that is our air purifier. Windows are closed, so thanks for your patience with that. I hope everyone has masks, everyone has a safe space to connect and tap and breathe right now. And if not, even if you're doing this safely in a parked car or at a friend's house or family member's house, we're cultivating that safety from within, and you're going to feel much better. So let's journey in this process together. You might feel a bit uncomfortable, but ultimately you'll come out feeling much better, much more balanced, regulated, connected to self. All right, so let's tune into right now all that you're currently moving through, where you need a miracle in your life, where you need a miracle in your career, where you need a miracle in your finances, where you need a miracle in any crevice or capacity of your existence right now. Just tuning into all that's been happening, all that's been coming up, all that's been occurring. If you're already yawning, burping, hiccuping, crying, tingling, shaking, that's all good. That's how we know EFT is working. So let your body process as it needs to. We're literally transmuting and releasing trauma from the tissues, from the nervous system. It's really important that we feel it all here. This is your safe space to feel it all. And this is how we recalibrate and alchemize and transmute and transform. So let's take a deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the center of the chest. I'm going to create a small script for us, and what if something I say isn't accurate to what you're actually feeling, like if I'm like, I feel sad and you feel angry, say that you feel angry. And if you're not sure what to say, just give what I have a go and see if it touches you in any way. We might be moving through some numbness as well, and that's perfectly normal. Okay, repeating after me. I could really use a miracle right about now. I could really use a massive miracle right now. I'm at a total rock bottom. I don't even know which way to turn. I don't even know which direction is up. I feel really scared, sad, alone, and forgotten right now. And that's totally understandable. This has been a lot to carry. And even though I've been feeling all this doubt, fear, and resistance, I'm choosing to love and accept myself. I'm choosing to forgive myself for completely shutting down and sitting in a cocoon of protection and defense. That makes total sense. And I'm opening my vessel to allow a miracle in right now, beyond my wildest imaginings. Because it's possible I'm deeply deserving of that. Exactly as I am. Take a deep breath in, release a sigh. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I could really use a miracle right about now. Tapping the temples. I could really use a handful of miracles right about now. Tapping underneath the eyes. Instead, I feel stuck, scared, and alone. Tapping underneath the nose. I'm experiencing a breakdown. Tapping underneath the lips. When instead, I want to break through. Tapping all over the chest. It's possible I'm deserving of a breakthrough here. And it's possible it's easier to receive a breakthrough than I think. Tapping the front of the ribs, where they jut out here. It's possible it's easy to receive a miracle. Tapping the side of the ribs, even amidst all this trauma, devastation, and pain. Tapping the inside of the left wrist, even amidst all this uncertainty and unknown. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. It's possible I can call in, attract, and receive a miracle of the highest caliber. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. Right here, right now, today. Exactly as I am. Let's take a slow, deep belly breath in, release a sigh. You're doing amazing. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. So I want you to tune into all that's been happening right now. And I want you to just tell me all of it. There's no detail too small or too big. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. Where have you been feeling shut down, broken, afraid, alone, in total defense, in total protection, in absolute fear and anxiety? Say it all right now. It's just you and me. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. This happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. Tapping the side of the hand. I thought this, and then I felt this, and then this happened. Keep going. And this has been a massive struggle for me. Tapping all over the head. This would arguably be a massive struggle for anyone. Tapping in between the temples. And I feel I'm at my breaking point. Tapping the temples. I don't know how much more I can take. Tapping underneath the eyes. It makes total sense that I'm shut down to life right now. Tapping underneath the nose because I'm so scared and afraid. Tapping underneath the lips. I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am right now in this moment. Tapping all over the chest. And I forgive myself for feeling so much resistance, fear, and defense. Take a slow, deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the front of the ribs. And if you were to measure the caliber, the intensity of feeling shut down, of feeling turned off to life, of feeling scared and afraid and alone and blocked, if you were to rate that on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most blocked and resistant and shut down, 0 being like, I'm totally ready to receive a miracle right now, where would you be on that intensity scale? Tapping the side of the ribs. Right now I'm at a. Right now I'm at a. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. And that's totally understandable. With all that's happened, it makes total sense. I'm at a, tell me the number. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. I love and forgive myself. Even though I'm at a, tell me the number. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. Let's take a slow, deep breath in here, release a sigh. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. So the way that tapping works is that we actually move through the uncomfortability, the tension, the resistance to process it through our nervous system and come out on the other side. So when you were sharing with me all that's going wrong, all the ways you feel blocked, all the ways you feel shut down to life right now, all the ways you feel forgotten, hurt, and alone, tapping the opposite side of the next finger. Where do those sensations live in your body? What's the texture of that protection, of that defense, of that againstness, of that pushback, of that hopelessness, of that doubt? Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. Is it hard? Is it thick? Is it sticky? Is it prickly? Festering, oozing, metallic? Tapping the side of the hand. Where do the sensations feel and live in the body? What emotions arise when you tune into this? Because that's ultimately feeding more of the resistance and the protection and the shutdown that could be blocking the miracles from flowing in right now. Tapping all over the head. And we're not here to shame it or blame it. We're here to bring it love, to soften it, to open it, to transmute it and transform it. But there's no rush or pressure to this process. Because ultimately, at every moment, we have a choice for love or fear. Even in the most impossible seeming situations, we still have an opportunity to open our consciousness to love or to fear. Tapping in between the eyebrows right now. So we're going to feel into all of the contraction and hurt and pain and shut down and bring it the love it needs to feel safe. Tapping the temples. So when you tune into the sensation in the body, the texture, how it shows up in your thought forms, how you perceive situations, how you relate to other people, how you relate to yourself, how you relate to possibility. We're just going to feel all of that right now. Tapping underneath the eyes. And if you feel resourced enough, we're actually going to dial up that feeling a little bit by 50%. where you're thinking into the worst case scenario, where you feel hopeless, where you feel forgotten, where you feel totally blocked and shut down, tapping underneath the nose. And we're just going to give ourselves permission to feel it as long as we want to. There's no deadline. We're just going to allow ourselves to fully have it, tapping underneath the lips. And we're going to dial up the feeling by 75%. Really let yourself get uncomfortable. Really embrace the edge of this feeling. It might be moving too, and that's normal and good. Tapping all over the chest. And we're just going to let ourselves have it. Yep, this is the way I feel. And it's really intense, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's really blocked, and it's full of resistance, and I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm fully letting my body have this sensation. Dial it up to 100% right now. Just totally blocked from any miracle coming in. Totally blocked from any gift blessing your life. Totally blocked from any unexpected surprise or synchronicity. Literally waiting on the barrier or the threshold of your energy field to come in. I want you to feel the protection, feel the shutdown, feel the defense, feel the pushback, feel the no, it has to come in this way. No, it has to come in that way. No, I don't believe this is possible for me. No, I don't deserve this. Whatever it might be, feel it fully right here, right now. Take a deep breath in. We're going to take one more deep breath in here, and we're going to release it with a lion's breath. And I really encourage you to let the sound out. That's how we're actually transforming, like releasing toxins in the body. We're changing our chemistry right here, right now. So any residue, any pushback, any defense, we're going to collect it with this inhale and expel it with a lion's breath. Amazing work. I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. Tapping the front of the ribs, and it's possible I can open myself to a miracle here. Tapping the side of the ribs. It's possible I deserve to receive a miracle here without having to do a damn thing. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. It's possible I deserve to receive a miracle right here, right now, in this moment. Exactly as I am. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. And I want you to tune in to the robust nature of your enoughness right now. That you are enough. You are worthy enough. You are deserving enough. You are capable enough. You are magnetic enough. You are powerful enough. You are just amazing enough to receive this miracle right now. You, your artist, your family, your community. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail, and that you deserve to be surprised and delighted at how it arrives. Tapping the middle finger by the nail, that you are so in awe of how this miracle has entered your field, entered your life, entered your consciousness, entered your vessel, entered your being, that you are in awe and gratitude to the wonder of life. Tapping the opposite side, the next finger, and that you now get to share this story of how the miracle comes in. So I want you to tune into what that miracle might be for you. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. Maybe it's a financial miracle. Maybe it's a spiritual miracle. Maybe it's a health miracle. Maybe it's a relationship miracle. Maybe it's a miracle of perception or connection, tapping the side of the hand. Maybe it's a miracle of just new opportunities finding you. Whatever it is, I want you to call forth what that miracle could be for you right here, right now, and what it might be like to receive that right here, right now. So we're literally planting the seeds in our consciousness, rewiring our brain, body, and nervous system to have the experience of that thing right now. That it's not separate from you, but that it's in you, it's of you, it's of the wholeness inside of you, in and around you. Tapping all over the head. And what it might feel like to have that here right now in your life, how you would look at your current situation, how you would relate to another person, how you might have a phone call or donate a certain amount of money or just take a break, take a nap, let yourself off the hook of trying to make something happen, but instead receiving the gift that is trying to make its way through you. And all you had to do was just release that resistance, that blockage, that shut down around you so the gifts can come in, opening yourself to multiple miracles. It's possible I am a miracle. Tapping in between the eyebrows. It's possible I am a miracle. Tapping the temples. It's possible my life is a miracle. Tapping underneath the eyes. It's possible my body is a miracle. Tapping underneath the nose. It's possible my artist is a miracle. Tapping underneath the lips. And it's possible I'm worthy of receiving a miracle. Because I am a miracle. Tapping all over the chest. It's possible I'm worthy of receiving a cosmic, unexpected, magnificent gift. Because I am a gift. I am a gift. I am a miracle. And I receive miracles. Exactly as I am. Take a slow, deep breath in right here. Release a sigh. Tapping the front of the ribs. And if part of you is still feeling disconnected from this, if part of you is like, oh yeah, whatever, I'm tapping on my body, what can this really do? Blah, 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 blah. Let's just hold that part in love and compassion and empathy, tapping the side of the ribs. And I want you to tune into your life right now where you already experience a miracle. Maybe that's the breath in your chest. Maybe it's the heart beating in your body without you having to think about it. Maybe it's a loved one you care about so deeply. Maybe it's friends or community reaching out to you, tapping the inside of the right wrist. Maybe it's donations or financial abundance finding its way to you. Maybe it's a career opportunity that just came right through this moment and this is how it needed to find you. Maybe it's just the fact that you're able to see blue sky or feel the sun on your skin or touch your toes on some grass. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. Tuning into where miracles already exist in your life right now, and we get to grow that bandwidth of gratitude. We get to grow that bandwidth of worthiness. We get to grow that bandwidth of course, I receive miracles because I am a miracle. Not only am I a miracle, but I'm a miracle worker. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. I'm a miracle who attracts multiple miracles. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. And it's easy for me to receive miracles. And in fact, it's true. It's our true nature. Miracles. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. And holding the parts of us in love that are pushing against that or saying, no, it's not possible, or too much is wrong in my life. How can I receive a miracle? We're going to love that part of us too. Let's take a slow, deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. I'm open and ready to receive. What's the miracle you're calling in? Tapping the side of the hand. I am open and ready to receive. Tell me the miracle. I'm worthy and deserving of receiving. What is it? I'm so excited to share my story about receiving. What's the miracle? Tapping in between the eyebrows, and I'm just in awe of how it found me. Tapping the temples. It came in the most unexpected, divine, aligned, and synchronous way. Tapping underneath the eyes. My jaw dropped to the floor in wonder at how this miracle found me. Tapping underneath the nose. And I'm giddy with possibility. Tapping underneath the lips. I'm boundless in my gratitude. Tapping all over the chest. I'm in literal awe of life. Because I am a miracle. And I attract miracles. And I deserve to live a miraculous life. And I deserve to embody my chosen timeline even amidst challenge. Even amidst confusion. Even amidst uncertainty. Tapping the front of the ribs. I'm activating my miracle power right now. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm activating my miracle potency right now. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. I am a magnet for miracles. And they find me in the most beautiful ways. Tapping the side of the thumb. And I'm choosing to embrace the unknown here. I'm choosing to embody safety in the uncertainty. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. I'm choosing to trust the universe and the unknown. Because ultimately, when we step into the unknown, that means we're creating something new. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. So even amidst all this uncertainty, all this confusion, all this fear, all this unknown, we have the power to write a new story, a new experience, to call in a new opportunity, new blessings, activate new gifts and resources. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I'm choosing to embrace the unknown and activate my miracle power. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. I attract miracles with ease. Because I am a miracle. Tapping the side of the hand right now. And I want you to tune into the moment or timeline where you've already received what you're asking for. Where you've already received the financial abundance. Where you've already received the health and optimal embodiment of your vessel. Where you've already received the connection or support or new home or relationship or travel, whatever the miracle is, I want you to tune into the moment where you already have it, where it's already done, where you're telling your friends and loved ones, where you're showing up on social media being like, that's what happened to me. This thing just arrived in my field and it transformed my entire life and it transformed my whole perception of the world and it transformed my belief system and I'm just in awe and I just want to share and I'm just in overflow and I'm just like celebrating this magic. Tune into that moment. Tapping all over the head. And I want you to now cast in the field, envision, ignite, activate, plant new miracles that you're calling in from this space. So the miracle you were currently asking for, it's happened, it's done, you've received it, it's blessed your life, and it's generated the fertile field to cultivate new miracles. What would some of those new miracles be? Let's tap all over the body now, all over the body now. I'm worthy to receive. Tell me 5 things. Maybe it's a state of being, an emotion, a thought, a physical, tangible thing. I am worthy of receiving I am thankful to receive. I deserve to receive. I'm worthy of creating. I'm excited to create. Tell me what it is. That's a good one. I like that one. Because I am a miracle. And I attract miracles. I live a miraculous life. And I love and deeply accept myself. Exactly as I am. Take a slow, deep breath in, release a sigh. Gently closing your eyes if it's safe to do so. Putting your hands on your chest. Tuning into the rhythm and pulse of your heart. The frequency of your nervous system. All the potentiality and possibility floating in the field in you and around you. Feeling into the openness, the softness, the gateway for the miracles to now come in. Knowing that you're deeply worthy and deserving of receiving exactly as you are, right now in this moment. Let's take one last slow, deep breath in together. Let it all out. Giving yourself a hug for showing up today. Giving yourself a pat on the back. Loving yourself up. Make sure you drink lots of water. Make note for yourself where you are on the intensity scale right now. If you started at a 10, maybe you're at an 8 or a 7. If you started at a 6, maybe you're at a 2. Or if you started at a 5, maybe you're up to a 9. That's totally okay. That just tells us there was some numbness there. We can come back to the tap. Do it as many times as you need to, as you want to, as you desire to. Be sure to share with me in the comments below what revelations you had, what breakthroughs you had, any new pockets of safety or awareness or softness you've opened inside of your being, inside of your life, inside of your mind, heart, body, soul, nervous system, spirit. Be sure to share with a friend, family member, creative colleague who needs this right now. The community outreach has been just so profound and so visceral. And I just want this to be a contributing factor to that, to connect with our true essence and then share in that grace and overflow and love with the world. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It would mean so much to me. We're building the ensemble at Actor to Artist. Our principle is loving the partner. That's what I learned at a Russian theater school in Uzbekistan so many years ago, and it's a guiding principle of my life. So, and our lives, and our artistic lives and personal lives. So happy to have you here. This tap is yours. Come back to it whenever you need to, and I'll see you in the next tap. You can also share with me what kind of tap you want in the future, because this is an ever-evolving process and experience together. Okay, much love. Take care. Be well. Look after yourself. Look after your loved ones, and know that this inner work is some of the most powerful you can be doing right now. So be sure to acknowledge yourself and recognize yourself for showing up today. Much love. Take care. Bye.